Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside Him. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who definitely rule well, who've taught us this truth, and honors and citations to the elect Akim, doing these works in sincerity and in truth. So, as you can see in this video right here, it's entitled "Russian Guy Has His Friend Break His Leg to Avoid Being Drafted." And this ain't some skit, you know. This ain't a comedy. He literally, which I'm not gonna play it. I'll leave the link in the description, you know, if you want to see it. But he literally jumped from a nice amount of stairs right onto his friend's leg to avoid being drafted, man. It's that time over there. Okay, it's been that time over there. All right, in Russia, you know, as they're losing, they said they're allegedly losing the war to Ukraine, which is totally embarrassing. You know, it's totally embarrassing that they're losing that war. So what? They brought out the draft. You know, so you got people taking extreme measures to avoid pretty much being sent out to their deaths for a cause that they don't give a fuck about. All right, excuse my French. So without further ado, let me get into the scriptures, because if it's just a domino effect, man. Okay, we know that World War III is coming. You know, we know it's gonna happen. It is a domino effect until that comes here into to America. You know, it's not gonna be just one place catching hell, you know, in the midst of a total war, while another place is just chilling. No, all hell is getting ready to break loose upon the whole planet Earth, man. So let me get that in. Fucking goddamn Satan, man. Let me get that in. Telling you, man. This is yep, Second Esdras chapter 16, verses 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Why? Verse 34. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. Yep. They're gonna get sniped, shotgunned, riddled with bullets, blown up by tank explosions, blown up by hitting the C4 mine, a minefield, riddled by attacked by helicopter, airstrikes. They're gonna be destroyed, man. And the wars. Okay, and it's the scriptures say wars and rumors of wars. There's wars going on right now. There's literal wars going on right now, man. Okay, and the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of these men that's gonna get drafted. If Russia started off the draft, all right, then it's gonna be a domino effect when everybody else gets involved. They're gonna have to start off the draft. So it's official now. You know, it's ultimately official. China's like the only one that has willing soldiers. You know, if I'm not mistaken, if they didn't already have a draft in effect. Okay, some countries already have drafts, like I believe Dominican Republic is one of them. Okay, but yeah, so that's why it says the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. Okay, the woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers, because they're going to be drafted off. They're going to be carted off into these wars. And the ones that isn't drafted off, it says, "In their husbands, in the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine." The ones that didn't get drafted, that's of age, that stuck around, when they go out, all right, you guys stay here. I gotta go look for food. I have to. We'll die staying here. When they go out to try and provide for their family, they ain't gonna ever come back. Okay? They're gonna perish. Like it says, those that's in the field gonna perish by the sword. Those that's in the city gonna perish by pestilence. Yeah, it's gonna get insane out here, man. And they ain't gonna ever find no goddamn food. Why? Because at the end of the day, this is the Lord's doing. At the end of the day, man. Jeremiah 16:21, which says, "Therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know mine hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai." Okay? So remember, right now, the scriptures say that they have not known me. They are Asadi's children. Talking about the Israelites, which are so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Natives. It says they are Asadi's children, and they don't know Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But when the Lord brings this holy hell, everybody is going to know, oh, this is the Lord that did this, man. It just reminds me of that movie, The Knowing. Because he was saying he didn't, he just wasn't certain for sure that there was a God. And then he told his son, but hey, buddy, if you want to believe, that's fine. So here it is. When he thought that, when he got one of the dates and the coordinates of where the next horrific disaster was going to happen, right? He thought it was going to be a T attack. Okay, you know what the T stands for. That's how we got to speak. So, he looked at the guy. He started chasing him, thinking that he was a S-bomber, right? But in reality, what caused the explosion, what caused that disaster, caused so many people to pretty much to perish, was the train tracks fucking up. And they didn't show no damn hackers. They didn't show no hackers or nothing doing that on purpose. It's just that the train tracks got out of whack, man. So I'm like, look, now he, and this dude through the spirit, I'm like, now he has to know that there's a power. Only a power could do that, man. On top of the other accident he's seen before that. All right, of the damn plane crash flying at a goddamn road stop. So that's just examples of how it's gonna be so spiritual. It's gonna be so devastating that they're going to realize, this was a God that did this, and he is angry. Okay, and then that's when they're gonna remember us. That's when they're gonna remember us. according to, what's that, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. I'll get to the point. Wisdom of Solomon 5:3. And they repenting. Now let me start at the top. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his laborers. So we are the hopeful elect, man, those righteous men. So we know that if you stand in great boldness out there in the highways and byways, stand stiffly for the name of the Lord, that makes you righteous. Right? Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. Yeah, because these elites know that, oh, damn, it's time. Hey, you had the one elite that asked the apostles, that told the apostles, you know, how they spent billions to keep us away from this knowledge. How do we figure it out? You know, so these elites know, man, and these other heathen nations know that we're the Israelites. And the fact that we've wakened back up, they are in terrible fear of that. It says, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. Yeah, man, because you got them scoffers as well, man. All right. Fucking scoffers, naysayers. You know, those that think that we're just bug outs. We fools accounting his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High? And his lot is among the saints. Okay? So these goddamn wicked elites, and 2/3 which are of their father the devil, they're gonna even realize that we had the truth and that the Lord was dealing with us, man. So they're gonna realize that you know, that the devastation that's coming was done by a higher power, and then they're gonna realize that we was the ones telling them that the whole time through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So, you know, it's crazy times coming, man. You know, that going back to the draft in Russia, it's a matter of time before it happens here. Lord willing, let's edify. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.